What is it that you wanted to work on that you intuitively feel comes from other lives?
Well, obviously my weight.
Mm-hmm.
Also lack of motivation.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't seem to get anything going. It doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't turn out. It doesn't. My brother started 5 businesses and let him got them up and running. I can barely get out of a paper bag.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So even though I'm not like my brother, I can barely get out of a paper bag.
I can barely get out of a paper bag.
I'm just not motivated.
And
I wonder where that comes from. That feeling that I can't do anything about my weight. I've tried everything. I'm asking my Akash, my guides, my higher self. Where does this all come from? That feeling that I have no control. All the emotion. I'm wondering where it comes from. I can't control my weight. I'm out of control. I've tried everything. I just can't succeed. I wonder where that comes from. Asking my Akash. Where does this weight issue come from? Why does my body need the weight? Why won't my body shed the weight? I wonder if I starved in another life. I wonder if I starved in another life. Is that bringing up emotion?
Subject brings up emotion.
What does?
Subject brings up emotion.
Yeah, all the emotion.
All the emotions.
I wonder why my body needs this weight. This feeling that I can't do anything about it. Asking my guides and higher self. Asking my Akash. Why can't I get rid of this? Why am I so helpless? Why do I feel so helpless? Why does my body need this protection? So I'm going to say what you told me before. Pregnancy killed me. I put on all my weight in pregnancy.
But the last time, I wasn't pregnant. The last time, I got engaged.
Okay.
And then I just went from and then it never came off.
I got engaged.
Wondering
Wondering what weight and getting engaged has in common.
Being
Being in a relationship.
A
Committed relationship.
Well, we're not committed anymore. we divorced years ago.
That soul connection.
Oh God, no.
That soul connection.
Okay, whatever.
I wonder why it made me put on weight. That reaction. Oh God, no.
Oh God, no. Yeah. No.
I wonder what soul connection we had in other lives.
Can't even say the words. I told him, I said, if there's past lives and we get another shot of this can, if you see me, walk on by. Just keep walking. Don't stop, don't look, don't say hi.
All this emotion.
All this emotion.
All this emotion around the soul connection.
All this emotion around this person. I can't even say it.
I wonder where it comes from.
I wonder where it comes from.
It doesn't come from just this life.
It does not, I guess not. Okay.
I wonder where I had it before.
I wonder where I had it before.
I wonder how it played out before.
Actually, I don't
I don't care.
care.
I just don't want it.
I just don't want it.
My body responded
My body responded.
by protecting me,
I guess so.
by putting on all this weight.
And I'm going to say it.
And if I didn't need the protection,
I didn't need the protection.
I wouldn't have all this weight.
I wouldn't have all this weight, but I don't know what I'm protecting from. He liked Valium, so I don't know why. And he's not a bad person, he's just not the person for me.
So not fat women.
He could see the interview, he didn't care.
He didn't care.
He liked my part, but he drove me insane.
He drove me insane right from the start.
Oh, yeah.
I got engaged.
Engaged. Well, not right from the start. About a year and a half in.
It drove me insane.
Drove me insane.
So about a year and a half in. So what was it that drove you insane?
Well, I realized that he couldn't get beyond his stuff.
He couldn't get beyond his stuff. What stuff? What annoyed you the most?
Well, he wouldn't shut up.
He wouldn't shut up.
Oh, he just talked forever.
He wouldn't shut up.
I left him with a babysitter when we first met, and she said, finally, I just had to start doing things because he wouldn't leave. He just kept talking. We had to come up with a word that he would stop talking. If I said, I'm done, that's it. I can't talk anymore. And it was just, and he'd want to come visit with my friends and I said, look, can you shut up? And we'll just be quiet and let me talk with my friends so I can find him. And he said, oh, I don't think I can do this. I said, well, then you can't come. You can't
shut up.
Can't shut
you
up.
Can't shut up.
Can't shut up. Can't be this focal of attention. And it's not even it's a monologue. It's not a dialogue. He didn't want to know. He just wanted.
I can still hear his voice.
Oh, it's annoying. I mean, nice person. Oh my God.
That monologue.
And I mean, just broken sexually, and it's just like, oh, please, just go away.
I had to protect myself.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah, putting on weight would not be a protection with it.
I felt helpless.
Yeah, I tried. I made a choice. I committed. I gave it my all. And then when I realized I couldn't stand the sound of him chewing food, I realized that wasn't a good sign.
I couldn't stand the sound of him chewing food.
And I'd go to bed before him just so, because he was a night owl, just so I wouldn't have to listen to him breathe. Those are good things in marriage.
I couldn't stand him chewing.
Nope.
I couldn't stand him breathing.
Nope.
My body responded by putting on weight and protecting me from him.
I don't see how that is protection from him, though. Really, I don't.
How long were you with him?
9 years.
I couldn't stand him after 18 months.
Yep.
So just slow the tapping down a bit. I couldn't stand him after 18 months.
I couldn't stand him after 18 months.
And I spent 9 years with him.
I spent 9 years with him.
I couldn't say, go away.
No, because we were working on it. We were willing to do our own personal work and all those things that we said that we do, and we did.
It took 9 years.
And then finally we both agreed amicably that it wasn't getting any better, so we decided to separate. And that was fine.
It took 9 years for
And
me to say no.
9 years for me to say no. And then he went into another relationship quite quickly, which was more of a shock than anything. And yeah.
Asking my body,
Asking my body,
my higher self, what this weight serves.
what this weight serves.
What is its purpose?
What is its purpose?
I've worked on it so many times.
I have worked on it so many times.
Just like I worked on that relationship.
Just like I worked on that relationship.
That took me 9 years.
That took me 9 years.
To finally make a decision.
Finally make a decision. I'm not very good at decisions, by the way.
I'm not good at decisions.
I'm not good at decisions.
I'm not good at decisions. It took me 9 years.
It took me 9 years. I usually back myself into a corner to make a decision.
I had to back myself into a corner.
I usually back myself into a corner.
I wonder I can't lose the weight.
I can't lose the weight.
I have to back myself into a corner.
To back myself into a corner.
To make decisions.
So, to make committed decisions.
I never really commit to losing.
No, well, because that's what I don't do, right? I choose to consciously choose. I didn't learn to consciously choose until probably about 15 years ago.
Okay, so I want you to watch me and stay with me tapping and slow it right down. It took me a long time.
It took me a long time.
It's hard to commit.
It's hard to commit.
I never fully committed.
I never fully committed.
I kept working on it.
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 Just like I've been working on the weight.
Just like I've been working on the weight.
But I've never really been fully committed.
I've never really been fully committed. I don't really feel that's true of the weight though. I mean, months and months, I feel it's a fairly big commitment.
I thought I was fully committed.
I thought I was fully committed.
I thought I was fully committed to that relationship.
And I thought I was fully committed to that relationship.
Working on that relationship.
Working on that relationship. That was a lot of hard work.
It was hard work.
I don't think it had to be that hard.
It was hard work.
It was very hard work.
Just like losing weight.
It's like losing weight.
It's really hard work.
Very hard work.
All this weight.
All this weight.
I wonder why it's there.
I wonder why it's there.
Asking my coach
Asking my coach
why I needed the weight
why he threw it
around that person.
around that person.
Around all that decision making.
Around all that decision making.
It was hard work.
It was very hard work.
All that weight.
All that weight.
All that weight.
All that weight.
I was never fully committed.
Never fully committed, obviously.
It was hard work.
It's hard work.
That relationship was hard work.
That relationship is hard work. Losing weight I've done before.
Mhm.
That relationship is hard work.
All the weight related to that relationship.
All the weight related to that relationship.
I want to release it.
I want to release it.
It's time to release it.
It's time to release it.
Releasing the hard work.
Releasing the hard work.
Releasing the struggle.
Releasing the struggle.
Life has been a struggle.
Life has been a struggle.
Right from early days.
Oh, yes. Right from early days.
All the struggle trapped in the cells of my body.
All the struggle trapped in myself.
From when I was little. All the emotion trapped in the cells of my body. Right from childhood. Still trapped in the cells of my body. Trying to protect me. I have that young child's beliefs that life is a struggle. Losing weight's a struggle. Relationships are a struggle. Everything's a struggle. Life is a struggle. No wonder I have all this weight. Releasing that struggle feeling all the way back to its origin, all the way back to that child. Stepping into when that child first felt the struggle. Letting her know I'm her from the future. And I'm bringing her home to live with me. I'm going to be the parent she always needed. Tapping on her to release the belief, the emotions, the trapped feeling that life's a struggle. Letting her know I'm her fairy godmother. I'm her from the future. I'm here to give her the life she always wanted. The life she deserves. She's safe here. I'm the parent she needs. I'll give her all the loving and nurturing she requires. And she will never find life to be a struggle. Everything will come easy to her. Allowing her to use her wand, her magic wand. Teaching her how to use it. Connecting her to her guides. Her higher self. Letting her know she's never alone. She's never alone. She's always supported. Always loved and nurtured. Always loved and nurtured. Showing her how she can use her intention. And how the physical universe responds. Letting her feel and see that life is easy.
I feel and see that life is easy.
Take a deep breath. Have some water and tissues.
I'm on my makeup this morning going, I don't know why I'm blind and crying out.
So when you tune into her now, living with you with her magic wand, and she knows how to use her intention, and the universe responds, what's that feel?
Just okay. A little surreal.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there's weight's always got some form of protection with something.
Yes. No, I understand it, but
So I think that goes back to childhood rather than that relationship. However, that relationship would have reminded you in some way of childhood. The engagement, getting into an adult relationship, would have reminded you of your parents.
it's not the first time I've been married.
But maybe not every person brings that up in you. So he triggered something in that.
Yeah, it was literally from the time I said I do, it was, and I had taken off the weight from when my daughter was born, and I was looking the best I'd looked in years. And there's part of me going, well, if I'm looking the best I'm looking in years. Victoria's a very hard place to date. Seriously, the matchmaker lady on the TV, she came to Victoria, she told all the women to move, that there was nothing there. It's like 5 or 6 guys per one woman.
Other way around, 5 or 6 women per
Thank
one
you,
man.
thank you, yes. The other way would be fine. But yes, that's how hard it is. And I thought that's the best I could do looking that good. Then, you know, afterwards I thought. But, yeah. So, I don't know why. I mean, I was married before, I've been thin before. I look back at my pictures, I wasn't a fat baby. I wasn't a fat child, even though next to my sister I looked big. And she was quite tiny and didn't like food.
So even though I blew out since I said I do,
I blew out since I said I do.
to that man,
To that man.
I release the connection
I release the connection
on every level,
from
every part of my DNA,
from every part of my DNA.
any soul connection,
Oh please, God, yes. Any soul connection.
any promise or curse,
Oh, any promise, any curse, anything.
anything from my Akash
Anything from my gosh.
that was stimulated
That was stimulated
to make me put on weight.
to make me put on weight.
When I said I do,
When I said I do.
to that man,
To that man.
I accept myself
I accept myself.
and I release everything connected to it
And I release everything connected to me.
from all the cells of my
From
body.
all the cells in my body.
It might be fun losing weight this time.
It will be fun losing weight this time.
It'll be easier than I thought.
It'll be much easier than I thought.
It'll just flow off.
It will just slide right off, baby. I won't be walking out of my pants.
I'll be surprised at how fast I lose weight.
I will be surprised at how fast I lose weight.
Now that I've released everything to do with that man
Now that I've released everything to do with that man,
on every level,
on every level,
any reason my cells needed to hold weight,
any reason my cells need to hold weight,
any reason I was unmotivated to lose weight,
any reason I was unmotivated to lose weight,
any reason I needed to be fat
any reason I needed to be fat,
in this life or any other,
in this life or any other,
when I said I do,
and I said I do.
I release it all.
I release it all.
I instruct my cells to release it all.
I instruct myself to release it all. Can we throw in any new relationships too? I don't want this to happen.
And any new relationships.
And any new relationships. I never want to
Any new
listen to that.
relationships.
Any new relationships.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
I accept my body.
I accept my body.
And the way my body loses weight.
And the way my body loses weight. And the way my body processes food so delightfully. Well.
And especially when I say I do.
And especially when I say I do. Or I will stay with you, or I like you, or any of those things.
In any relationship,
In any relationship.
it's safe for me to be happy.
It's It's safe for me to be happy.
Especially in relationships.
Especially in relationship. I don't have to lose myself to be in a relationship. I don't have to be anything different than who I am.
It's safe for me to be who I am.
It's safe for me to be who I am.
And be skinny.
And be skinny.
In a relationship.
In a relationship.
I don't have to lose myself.
I don't have to lose myself.
I don't have to lose myself in weight.
I don't have to lose myself in weight.
When I'm in a relationship.
When I'm in a relationship.
It's safe for me to be who I am.
It's safe for me to be who I am.
I don't need to lose myself.
I don't need to lose myself. Or make myself less than. That's me. Even though.
In the past. In relationships. I've made myself less than who I am.
I've made myself less than who I am.
It hasn't been safe to be who I am.
It hasn't been safe to be who I am.
No wonder I put on weight.
No wonder I put on weight.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
I accept myself deeply and completely.
I want to be safe in relationships.
I want to be safe in relationships.
To be who I am.
To be who I am.
To not hide who I am.
To not hide who I am.
To not be less than who I am.
To not be less than who I am.
It's time for me to stand and shine.
It's so time for me to stand and shine.
I don't need weight to hide behind.
I don't need weight to hide behind.
I don't need to hide myself.
I don't need to hide myself or try to make myself invisible. Very hard to do when you're alive. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I don't need to be invisible.
I don't need to be invisible.
It's safe for me to be visible.
It's safe for me to be visible.
It's safe for me to be respected.
It's safe for me to be respected.
It's time for me to be respected.
It's time for me to be respected.
It's time for me to be myself.
It's time for me to be myself and be seen.
I can be seen now.
And heard.
I can be seen and heard.
I can be seen and heard.
I was never heard around him.
I was never heard.
He talked and talked and talked.
Oh my God. It is. And fun to begin with, but it is.
I was never heard.
I was never heard.
I was never seen.
But never heard all my life. Not just him.
I was never heard.
I was never heard. Because I never spoke.
I never spoke.
I was the introvert, believe it or not.
I was never heard.
I was never heard.
I was never seen.
Never seen. Didn't want to create a fuss.
I was invisible.
I was invisible.
No wonder I had to put on weight to be seen.
Now I put on weight to see.
All this weight.
All this weight.
I had to have physical presence.
I had to have physical presence.
I had to put on weight to be seen.
I had to put on weight to be seen.
But I no longer need that.
I know I need that.
Releasing the fear that I won't be seen or heard.
Releasing the fear, the need that I won't be seen or heard.
It's safe for me to be seen and heard.
It's safe for me to be seen and heard.
Letting that young me know it's safe to be seen and
Letting
heard.
that young lady know that it's safe to be seen and heard.
It's safe for her to be herself.
It's safe for her to be herself.
It's safe for her to be seen and heard and be herself and be thin.
It's safe for her to be seen and heard and be herself and to be more than.
It's safe to be more than.
It's safe to be more than.
Releasing that less than girl.
Releasing that less than girl.
Releasing that all the way back.
Releasing that all the way back.
Through all the lifetimes.
All the lifetimes.
All those times I was less than.
All those times.
I wasn't seen or heard. I was invisible. Releasing that invisible me.
Releasing that.
The need to be invisible. The need to be seen.
The need to be seen.
It's safe for me to be me. In this life and all the other lives. It's safe to be more than me. Releasing any persecution, any torture from this life or any other life. Any time I was more than me and I was persecuted or punished for it, or I was ignored and not seen. It's safe for me to be seen now. In this life and any other life. Especially when I'm in relationships. It's safe for me to commit to what I want to do and who I am. I'm safe now. It's safe to be seen.
I always felt that I had greatness, and I couldn't find it.
I couldn't find my greatness. I couldn't find my greatness. I knew I had it there, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find my greatness.
I had to live this
Keep tapping.
mediocre life.
I had to live this mediocre life. I had to live this mediocre life. I couldn't find my greatness. I'm asking my guides and higher self to shine the light on my greatness. It's there within me. And all this time I've been searching for it outside of me. It's there within me. And I've always been searching for it outside of myself.
I've always been searching for it outside of myself.
It's there within me. Asking my guides and higher self to show me my greatness within. It's always been me. And I've been searching outside of myself. I have that greatness inside of me. And I'm mining that. I have that greatness inside of me. And I'm not covering it up anymore. I don't need to cover it up. It's safe for me to find my greatness. Releasing any fear, persecution, feelings like I'll never find it.
If I do, I'll lose everything.
And that I'll lose everything if I find it. From all my lifetimes. Every time when I found my greatness, I lost everything. I lost everything. Keep tapping. I lost everything that I love. Releasing that from every cell of every part of my body. Every lifetime when I lost everything I loved. When I was in my greatness. I choose to move through this now. Thank you, my guides and higher self, for showing me this. My greatest lesson. Tapping, I'm releasing it from all of myself. From every lifetime I experienced it. Instructing my Akash to release it all. Every time I lost everything. I'm no longer losing when I tap into my greatness. I'm learning the lesson. And I'm stepping through that karma. Releasing all the lifetimes where I lost everything. When I stepped into my greatness. It's safe for me to step into my greatness. Thanking my body and my cells for showing me the lesson for this life. To step through that karma, process it and release it. Releasing the fear of losing everything. Stepping back in time to the lifetimes when I lost everything. Everything I loved. Letting them know I'm that soul from the future. Their soul from the future. And they never really die. And you never lose everything. I'm here to tell you your greatness is there. I'm there with you. And I'm helping you to connect to your guides and higher self. And just like when the great Master Jesus was on the cross,
just like when great Master Jesus was on the cross,
he thought he lost everything.
He painfully lost everything.
He thought he lost everything.
He thought he lost everything.
But he didn't. Releasing that human feeling that I lost everything. Knowing that I never lose anything. Except weight.
It was good, like you can obviously wait. Releasing weight, not losing it.
Releasing all the cells.
Releasing all the cells.
That held on to all of that.
Held on to all of that.
It's safe for me to be in my greatness.
It's safe for me to be in my greatness.
It's safe for me to release the protection I needed.
It's safe for me to release the protection that I needed.
It's safe for me to step through that lesson.
It's safe for me to step through that lesson.
Releasing the weight.
Releasing the weight.
Releasing the pain.
Releasing the pain. The sorrow, the sadness, the grief. Releasing it all.
Stepping through that lesson.
Stepping through that lesson.
Thanking my guides for bringing me there.
Thank you, my guides, for bringing me there.
I step into my greatness.
I step into my greatness.
As I release the sadness, the grief, the loss.
As I release the sadness, the grief, the loss.
That was trapped in my cells.
Trapped in my cells.
It's safe for my body to release the weight now.
It's safe for my body to release the weight now.
And step into my greatness.
And step into my greatness. And it's safe for my muscles to release.
It's safe for my muscles to
It's
release
safe
now.
for my muscles to release.
Releasing the grief, the sadness, the pain, the hurt.
Releasing the grief, the sadness, the pain, the hurt. That I've held trapped in my body all over, forever, and ever.
Releasing it all the way back.
Releasing it all the way back.
Releasing it all the way forward.
Releasing it all the way forward.
I never have to feel that again.
I never have to feel that again.
I'm stepping into my power, my greatness.
I'm stepping into my power and my greatness.
And I'm safe. Love fuels me.
Love fuels me.
When I step into my greatness.
When I step into
my greatness. Well done.
Oh.
I was wondering when we'd get there.
Oh.
We got there.
That's right. All the movies about people conquering, or not conquering, overcoming their stuff and reaching their potential and all that. I would just sit and sob. Sob and sob and sob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Blindside kills me every day. Watch it in the morning. Pursuit of Happiness. Oh, done. Yeah, and it's so frustrated and
Well,
so.
you might find that you can watch those now.
Oh, good. That's a good test, actually.
Mm.
Just to see that I always knew that there was more, and then I found out that the more was me, and I couldn't get there. It was like it was over there, and I couldn't get through to reach it. It was so.
This last time you reached it, you were killed for it.
Honestly,
You lost everything.
Yeah, I lost all of my family I loved, everything, you know. And maybe the greatness wasn't balanced, right? So hopefully this time it'll be balanced, and I could. That's not even.
You create that. You create it as your intention to have a balanced greatness.
Yes.
And knowing that love will be there with that.
Yes. 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 It's not.
So you know, putting on the weight when you lost all your loved ones. So saying I do and entering into a love relationship in the background is that I'm going to lose that now. I can't be great. I'm going to lose that.
Yeah. I was just a wrong person. Yes. And right for many reasons, but wrong for me personally.
Well, it was to help you as a soul contractor learn this lesson that we're just learning. So, beautiful.
Thank you.
Yay, you're welcome.